Hello everyone, you are all welcome. Today we will talk to you about mulching in tomato production. What is mulching? How to do it? In which areas is mulching used? Without mulching, wouldn't it be possible to plant tomatoes? We will tell you these. As you know, we recently prepared a video for you about mulching watermelon. In our watermelon mulching video, we told you what mulching is. We explained how we do mulching in watermelon. After watching that video, we may recommend you to watch this video. If we ask what mulching is covering the surface of the soil with nylon. Mulching, one of the non-toxic agricultural techniques, is a practice that benefits soil and plant health and prevents unwanted weeds. This has many benefits, and it is a direct imitation of nature. All trees, including conifers, shed their leaves and form a gradually deepening layer of organic matter at their base. This layer is natural mulch. There are natural methods of mulching, organic methods, and methods using agricultural nylon. We use black agricultural mulching nylon. We sew on those nylons. We spread the nylons on the soil and plant on them. Mulching has great benefits. Our main purpose in mulching is to get rid of weeds. Thanks to this nylon, even if weeds come to the surface of the soil, they do not grow and dry out because they cannot perform photosynthesis. This process saves us from the cost of hoeing, both financially and in terms of time. In fact, mulching accelerates the development of the plant by keeping the soil warm and moist. Thus, less irrigation is done thanks to mulching. Mulching is an important mass production component. It is used in the production of almost all kinds of vegetables and fruits. Without mulching, for example, if it is normally watered twice a week, if it is mulched, it is watered once a week. When mulching is done, the soil always remains moist. Because the soil remains moist, bacteria multiply rapidly. This nourishes the roots and the productivity of the plant increases. Mulch usually retains water. The basic rule for mulching tomatoes is to prevent overheating of the soil layer. When you step on the ground in summer and the temperature reaches around 30 degrees, the temperature on the nylon can be 35 or 40 degrees, the mulching surface may reach higher than normal temperature, but the bottom of the nylon is not that much. The bottom of the nylon stays 5 to 6 degrees colder. This prevents soil burning. The soil will not be exposed to heat. In this way, water can be saved by irrigating less. Mulching keeps the plant underneath the soil moist. And when it stays moist, it helps it grow faster and more efficiently. That's why we prefer to use mulching nylon. In fact, just to show you, we didn't use mulching nylon during one tomato row. The area where we did not mulch remained less productive. The part where we use mulching nylon is more efficient. In black and gray mulch nylon, the increase in the determined soil temperature is 2 to 3 degrees. This can be attributed to the fact that mulch does not transmit sunlight and does not absorb much heat. We mulch tomatoes with black mulching nylon. Apart from this, the use of crop stalks is quite common. Throwing crop stalks at the bottom after 1-2 effort treatments will prevent weeds from emerging for all subsequent stages. Because crop stalks are both natural and soft, they are turned into fertilizer by worms in about 6 months. The chemical and plastic materials we purchase also provide all the benefits of mulch, but it does not turn into fertilizer. We need to collect this from the field. They often use it to kill weeds and make harvesting easier. Mulching does not provide 100% effect. Some grasses are trying to come to the surface, but we find a solution by dismantling them. Tomatoes do not touch the ground during starter. This has been a major factor for its growth. It prevents the leaves from rotting. Before we mulch the tomato field, we first determine the area where we will plant tomatoes. As you know, when planting watermelons, we determined the row spacing at approximately 3 meters and 80 centimeters horizontally. We installed the drip irrigation system. We did the mulching process on the watermelon. Tomato row spacing is less than watermelon row spacing, but still, when the tomato grows, it closes the gap. That's why, when planting tomatoes, we adjust the row spacing to 120 centimeters horizontally. After establishing the drip irrigation system in the tomato field, we lay mulching nylon on it. In our previous video, we explained the irrigation systems used in tomatoes. In that video, we explained how we determined the row spacing. After the drip irrigation system, we lay mulching nylon on it. We use the mulching cover we use for watermelons. The length of the mulching swimsuit we use for watermelon is around 110 centimeters. This mulching nylon is used in watermelon production but is too large for tomato rows. There is no problem with it being wider. But since we plow the rows with a hoe motor, the hoe motor cannot be inserted between the rows in longer nylons. We have to do the hoeing process manually. That's why we cut our 110 centimeter nylons in half. We spread our nylon sheets, which are approximately 55 centimeters, on the area where we will plant tomatoes. This mulching nylon is on the drip pipes. Afterwards, we throw soil onto the mulching nylon with a shovel. There are machines for this too. We attach both the drip pipe and the mulching nylon to the machine. The machine proceeds by automatically throwing the soil onto the nylon. The machine also automatically determines vertical holes on the mulching nylon. Since we do not have a machine, we carry out the mulching nylon laying process manually. After laying the nylon, we plant tomatoes on the vertical row at 40 centimeter intervals, as we mentioned in our previous video. To determine the holes on the vertical row, we drill holes with a stick, or we adjust this by eye. There may be errors in eye judgment. It would be more efficient to do it by measuring. After doing this, we can plant the tomatoes. Today we talked to you about mulching in the tomato field. We told what we knew. If there are parts that you think are missing or incorrect, please write to us in the comments. If you have videos you want to make or questions you want to ask, you can write them in the comments section. Don't forget to support us. Keep farming!